overall, they're a very solid team. So once again, difficult to call. We don't really know what to say about it. But as you mentioned, a little bit of a roster shuffle. Reddles, currently playing for the Doods, will be moving over to play with the Peeps in the season of our RS qualifiers. So a bit of an interesting mashup here, but we'll have to see how it plays out. Once again, a best of 3, another elimination round. Somebody goes home right here, and we'll just see on this next episode of Rocket League Esports. Starting out on the orange side, that is the Peeps side, for those of you who don't know, and the Doods are the boys in blue here. Be starting out there, quality shot, and that's gonna find its way through. What a way to start. Ralph is opening the gate.
The Doods, I called him out, and it's Mr. Dude himself, Ralph, finishing it off. Reynolds, great play. But honestly, Ralph read that really, really well to see that he was going to be able to push up on that. Because was it a pass, or was he just trying to get it away from the opponent? That was a great push up by Ralph.
Was it a pass or to get away from the opponent? Yes. I think it's the right answer.
All of the
Pirates? Pirates, wait a second. Ooh, looking for a flip reset this time around. If I recall correctly, he was the one that brought out a ceiling shot to open up one of their previous games in this tournament, but couldn't get that flip reset right there. Good cross from Joe Freshness. Ralph was not close enough to play the ball. Now off the opposing backboard. Nice shot to the right and off the post and away. Unfortunate for Pirates right there, but they'll remain on the offensive. The Peeps back into center, and that looks like it's going to be the end of it. Joe Freshness gives them a reset opportunity. Now Arsenal in the center, blocked out by Ralph. Good idea with a pass. Huge clear from Pirates, end to end. We'll follow up right here. Speculating on the net. Ralph will be able to clear it away. Gyro beaten out by Reynolds just there, and they're looking down the other way. Can the Doods pull this one through? Oh, that was a bit of an interesting interaction. Sacrifice his life to bump this striker out of the way, and Gyro was able to make it back to the goal line.
Yeah, Ralph was going for that ball, and Pirates just came in, realized he couldn't get to the ball, so may as well just throw yourself in front of the attacker. It worked out, but now pressure here coming for the Doods, and the shot coming on. Joe Freshness finishes it off. Too much pressure for the Doods.
And this looked like an unexpected pinch onto the sidewall with Gyro involved in that one, so Arsenal find himself in a bit of an awkward spot. Tried to cover the shot line, but was unable to do so.
Yeah, fortunate pinch, you said it, bouncing off that sidewall right to the front of the net, but great start so far for the Doods.
A minute and a half gone. Gyro, right off a face-off, wants to put that one on target. It's off the post, still playable, and there's Arsenal. No, Reynolds gets in front of that one. Very nice save. It will remain in the Peeps' possession, though. Just about 10 seconds of game time pass, and they have 2 shots on net. Favorable for the Peeps here still. Gyro gonna pinch that one onto the back wall, right in center, and there's Arsenal every day of the week.
Yeah, definitely one the defense would like to have back there. That clear, not much to it from Ralph. See, just he flat out whiffed that ball. Arsenal finishes it off for the Doods. You had the lead. You don't want to let the Peeps back in, not that easily.
And you can really tell from Pirates Cam leaving that ball, he knew what was happening right there. Very good play from the Peeps, and here's Ralph trying to respond. Couldn't get the one past Arsenal. Stonewall on the goal line. This one's just gonna find its way in the center again. Gyro gonna move it up to Pirates, though, to get it out of their offensive half. Reynolds in the air. Shot towards the crossbar. Joe Freshness to finish it off. It's underneath the crossbar, and there you go.
Showing how dangerous that backboard can be if you don't get up and contest. It's likely going to be a rebound opportunity. Both Gyro and Arsenal on the goal line, likely lacking boost. Not able to get up and stop that one. Easy goal there once it bounced down for the Doods. They've regained their 2-goal lead.
I want to see more confidence from the Peeps in their own half. It seems like they're just letting the Doods have their way at the moment. Or maybe the Doods are just forcing their way upon the opponents. We'll have to see how it plays out moving forward. We approach the half, and they maintain a lead of 2. On the offensive end, Arsenal looking for a demo, and that's a great play. Gyro has the open net to shoot at, nobody home.
Yeah, no one home, and a situation where maybe they're expecting Joe Freshness going to get a better clear than that. You see, put it out to the center, and I gotta say, call out that bump in the net too. Ralph was still in a good position to make that save, but a great bump there to put him out of position. This is just as back and forth as that first match we saw.
Definitely is. And although Arsenal did make contact, he forced the defender to move away, so demo dodging was the downfall of that play. But they're looking for more. 1-1 back, Arsenal gonna keep it at the midfield line. No contact there from Reynolds. To the back wall. Gyro with a nice, easy save. Cross from Ralph. Great play, but an even greater play on the defense as Arsenal sends it all the way downfield and puts it on through.
Oh, what a block by Arsenal. downfield, sets himself up, and just follows that ball. Great play by him to go all the way down the field, gets this tied up. We are back to a tie game with 2 minutes and 3 seconds to go. Just an absolute onslaught of offense.
From defense straight onto offense, this feels like season 1 all over again. We're going end to end. Nice pass here to Reynolds off the post. The follow from Joe Freshness. It's kept out for just a second. Reynolds can't do much with that one as well. It'll be moved off into the midfield. Great defensive play from the Doods, or sorry, the Peeps. Getting these team names mixed up because they're both, you know,
so
the same
similar.
thing.
They're
Nice
so
shot here off the post. Ralph couldn't find the target on that one. Moving upfield. Pirates connecting with Arsenal. Easily cleared away by Ralph on the wall, but they're going to keep it playable. Pirates down into the midfield. Great clear from Reynolds. And a bit of a come-together play right there. Joe Freshness and Ralph making a bit of a pinch. Send that one downfield, but they're not going to be able to get it out of their end. Out of the corner here. Bumps. Wild. Pirates taking out Ralph there on the side. Low boost here for Gyro. Joe Freshness with an easy takeaway. As we approach the final minute, the Doods looking for a final offense right here. Joe Freshness over the top of one. No, not quite past Pirates. Ralph is going to return it, but it's off on the side. And a bit of a misplay right there. That could be a double commit. Gyro, if he has the boost, he got it on the side right there. Can he get it past the last man? Not quite. But it will give the Peeps an opportunity to move on the offensive. Good bump attempt, but Reynolds is still there. And I guess that just goes to show why they picked him up in the first place.
Big saves on both sides of the field. Yeah, they're probably like, Reynolds, come on, man. Do you want to be on our team or not? Stop it with these saves.
30 seconds now. Ralph looking for a redirect here. No such luck. Pirates credited with a save. Finds Arsenal. Option in the midfield. Couldn't quite get it there, though. Reynolds for the follow. Gyro going to keep it playable. Off the back wall, Joe Freshness up high, but loses control. Arsenal's going to be able to slow it down for just a second. I'm thinking we're going to see an OT right here. Lots of back and forth at the midfield line. As we approach the end, Arsenal over top of one. Joe Freshness is there to keep it away. A demo on their own half, trying to keep the opponents away. Gyro for the shot, couldn't finish it off. My goodness. That's one way to do it, I suppose.
Holy cow, another overtime in game one, just like the previous series. Looked like we would maybe not get there, but good job to keep that one out. Now a couple of demos going to open up the net, and the shot coming through. There it is. Arsenal gets it on with Gyro with the setup, but you gotta call out those demos.
And honestly, these overtimes not lasting very long. Ralph was looking for the pre-jump right there, probably blinded by that demo, or maybe thought he was going to have to demo dodge. Either way, 9 seconds in, and we've seen 14 total seconds of overtime with 2 overtimes.
Hey, these teams are ready to just finish it off when they get to overtime. None of this, you know, slow play in overtime. No, we're ready to just push the envelope, come out, score a goal. You're right, a couple of quick goals in overtime in the past 2 series. Great job for the Peeps, because I really thought the Doods were pressing them on defense. Peeps looked exposed at times, but in the end, great overtime win for them.
So speaking of overtimes and a lot of kickoff goals that we've been having, I wanted to question you guys about this. Do you think there's a difference between the way they're taking the kickoffs when it comes to these overtimes? They're just getting them that quick win compared to all the longer overtimes we had yesterday?
They may be trying to cheat up in the overtime session, maybe catch the team off guard, not expecting that sort of push-up. I could definitely see that, especially with that reset of overtime mindset. You're thinking, okay, we gotta kind of center ourselves. So yeah, if you come out strong on that kickoff, I could see where that would really be beneficial.
I suppose so, and a bit of an interesting change for the Doods as Reynolds actually immediately went for a demolition right after the ball was initially touched, so I'm not exactly certain what the game plan was there. Obviously didn't work out for them, unfortunately. Arsenal putting away the final goal, but some violence there in the closing seconds, the opening seconds of overtime. I suppose they wanted the same with it being so short, only 9 seconds long, but I mean, regardless, the Peeps take the win there. But I really believe the Doods will be able to bring it back. They did have the lead there for quite some time.
Oh yeah, and how competitive have these first couple of series been? Could really go either way, even if we see a sweep here. Just absolute mayhem on the field right now. So game number 2, who knows where it will go? Oh, looking like a goal from the Doods right out the gate, but no, Gyro gets over with a huge save.
Well, that ball moving quite fast. So far, average velocity for the ball is probably extremely high so far this game. But there it is, the Peeps with an incredible save right off of an incredible shot. I believe that was Ralph responsible. That one's going to be sent towards the Doods net, who will be starting off on defense here. Onto the back wall once again. Easy clear for Joe Freshness, but it won't stay out of the zone for long. Pirates to the center, finds Arsenal. Great dunk from Ralph. but only for a moment will he be able to keep it away from the opponents. Now Reynolds over to Ralph, biding his time on this one, gets it away from Arsenal. Pirates is up in the air though, intercepting that one shot on target. Joe Freshness is there to put it away. Some solid Doods defense, and honestly that clan tag is confusing me there, Reynolds. You gotta change that.
It's not fair. At least wait till after the tournament.
A minute's gone. Haven't seen much of the Doods on offense so far. The Peeps trying to pick up where they left off. In the goal-scoring position. Nice shot right there. Reynolds is able to keep it away once again.
Yeah, good shots from the Peeps, but the Doods have been right there to answer the bell, right on the goal line, reading these, and now back downfield for the Doods. They have a chance here. Can Ralph put that ball on? No, just over, but the defensive stops for the Doods have now put them in a position back on the Peeps side of the field.
Looked like a very strong position right there. Just weren't able to finish it off. Maybe not quite expecting the opportunity as laid out as it was. But they are back in their own half here for just a second. Pirates across the field can't get it away from Ralph. Gyro just barely missing out on that one. Joe into the midfield. Ralph looking for bumps in the net, but it wasn't quite on target. They will keep it in the zone. Reynolds looking for a bump on Gyro, and you can tell that the physical play is starting to become a centerpiece here.
I love that blind attempt at a bump. He knew where Gyro was, and he went for it. He nearly got that.
Now Joe Freshness, long clear on the opposing net. Will not work out. Pirates going to easily take that one. Grabbing the boost there, very important, going to shut down the offense. As we approach the half, we remain a 0-0 scoreline. The Peeps, once again, look to take this game and series right here with a win and send the Doods packing. By that, I mean completely out of the tournament.
No playing around here.
Well, I mean, they're playing a game, so it's kind of playing around.
Well, yeah.
Into center here, Arsenal finds Pirates, is onto the back wall. He just doesn't have any boost to play with that one. Ironic, isn't it? Doesn't have any boost to play with that one, but they will continue on the offense. Once again, though, the Doods just holding solid like a stone wall. Getting one man out of the play there, but equally cleared all the way downfield. This is kind of just getting to a bit of a boring match, to be honest.
No, not boring. It's defense, and defense is not boring. Another great stop there from Joe Freshness, recognizing that Ralph got taken out of the play. Really, both teams playing extremely good defense right now. Another good block coming through. Can Gyro get it up? No, he's going to put it up over the top of the net. Even though the Doods have pressed back, they've done a really good job of keeping the Peeps at bay.
Great time in there. Great time in there, Samel. Let's take another look at this one. A bit of a double commit, and that seems like it's going to be the end of the story. Nobody back home in order to save that shot from ours. You had to do it, didn't you?
I'm sorry, but I have to call it the Doods, too. They had all three players in the corner. It's not all my fault.
It's all your fault.
Okay, it is.
That just goes to show, after playing solid defense for so long, just that one single mistake causing a goal against has got to be heartbreaking. But there's still time. 90 seconds is the timer that approaches. Passing it right now, and there's Ralph going to keep this one in the upfield, somewhere we need to see a lot out of the Doods. Into the midfield line. Gyro going to keep this one in the blue corner. Ralph looking for Joe Freshness. Duke gained some ground there, but it's moving right back the other way. Now Ralph a little bit wide of the target. Arsenal going to be able to easily inherit that ball. Into center, has Pirates to work with. Great connection, and that one's almost through. No, there's Ralph going to send that one off to the side. Once again, some solid Doods defense, and they're moving into the red zone, which is somewhere, again, we desperately need to see some action. There's Joe Freshness for the corner, and it goes on through.
How many goals are going to come in this tournament from center feeds? Just the way to score right now. Ralph, look at that back pass out to Joe. Just a beautiful play from the Doods. They are not ready to go home, not just yet. Tie game here, 55 seconds left to go.
We'll have to see who comes out on top here. Arsenal lurking in the offensive end, right off of faceoff, earns that boost in the corner. Gyro, quality shot, and there's Reynolds to make the diving save, keeping their dream alive right here. Arsenal not done with it yet, though, puts that one just off the mark. Grabbing the boost in the corner once again, trying to keep this prolonged offense moving. Want to close it out here in regulation with a 2-0. Good 50-50 from Reynolds. Gyro able to get it away from his corner. Joe Freshness quick in the air towards the net, and they're a great bump as well. Not able to get that one through. Reynolds, the crossbar down and away. Absolute heartbreak right there on the striking side. But they still have a chance. Ralph upfield. Pirates has to play onto the back wall. There's still a chance here. Ceiling shot in towards center. Arsenal has to drop it off on the side. Looking at a potential overtime. The Dude's still on offense right here to the back wall. Great clear from Gyro looking for the double tap, and he's going to set it right on down. We have overtime.
I love overtime, and the players love me.
Overtime.
That's the only reason we're here.
I feel like we need that on a shirt. I heart OT.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Once again, everything on the line here for the Dudes. If they drop a goal right here, and that one's sailing towards their net, won't go through, but if they do drop a goal, they're going right on home. It is overtime. Already the longest overtime of the day of 3. Riddle's in there with this one. Plenty of boost, but can't get that on target. Remaining in the Peeps half. The Dudes want to shut it down right here. Great touch off the ceiling. Nobody's in the midfield to play it. Gyro's going to have to force it to the side. Oh, that is savage. You and I both knew what was trying to happen right there, and the Dudes shut down. Now Ralph, the last man back. Arsenal over the top, and he puts it on through.
Oh, my peeps. You are on, and Dudes have gone home, and I got to call out the demo for Arsenal. He had that demo down on the other side of the field. That was an odd man break for the Dudes, but no, Arsenal takes out the attacker, pushes downfield, gets the goal. Goodbye, Peeps. The Dudes are on to the next round. No, the other way around.
There you go.
I'm so sorry.
The other way around.
I'm so sorry. I'm
Peeps.
I'm so excited.
The Peeps are moving on. Again, it's like, why do you guys have such similar names? I'm going to scold.
That's not my fault. It's the buddy matchup.
It's kind of your fault.
Okay.
It's also kind of my fault because I accidentally miscalled it earlier on. But the fact remains, Peeps moving on with a. I won't call that a relatively solid victory because we saw 2 overtimes.
2 overtimes, obviously the longest one we've seen so far during the broadcast, even though that doesn't really amount to too much. We do need to speak about how well Arsenal performed throughout that series. The main star player, we saw him dodging the demos, getting the demos, and then getting the goals. Anything else we expect to see from him going further on in this tournament?
I mean, what else could be in his arsenal? I don't know. You know what I mean? We've almost seen it all. Groans, aside, he just played absolutely fantastic. And that final play there, wow. I hope you guys clipped it because I got to see it again.
Yeah, we did just see a moment ago again that defensive clear all the way to the opposing back wall and scoring it to tie up the game. That was really clutch as well. I mean, you said it. Arsenal's basically doing everything. I'm expecting him to revive somebody at this point, just using his magical abilities. But there you go. I mean, seeing that final goal so clean over the top of the last man.
It really was. It wasn't just about that demo. It was really a good shot, too, because honestly, the defender was right there and perfect placement on that shot.
He knew what was happening. He was scared. You could see him shaking his boots. He's thinking to himself, it's like,
oh, no.
I'm uncomfortable, please.
Deer in headlights. Yes.
Basically crossing his fingers, praying, pick a god and pray, basically kind of situation there.
The Peeps were pretty comfortable throughout that matchup, though. Even after it went to overtime, they were able to take it quite quickly both times, and they're going to be looking good moving on to face off against Upper 90 Esports. We're going to move up to the upper side of the bracket and get us our last match up there for now, which is going to be Sway Esports and Afterthought. So we're going to take a quick breather. Don't go anywhere. We'll be back with that matchup.